To struggle means to make an effort to overcome your adversary. Amen. When you struggle with something, it is something, it's almost like tug of war. You're back and forth. You're back and forth. You're back and forth. Amen. And so it is from Romans, the 7th chapter. You get Romans, the 7th chapter. Amen. And we're going to read maybe round about let's start at the 14th verse. When someone have it, say amen. Amen. When you have it, amen, say amen. Amen. Struggling with sin.
Amen.
Amen. Someone with a loud, clear voice, read it for me, please.
For we know that the law is spiritual, but I'm carnal, sold under sin.
Yes.
For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law, that is, it is good. Now then, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Read.
For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not. For the good that I would do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law, that when I would do good, evil is present with me. Yes. For I delight in the law of God after the inward man. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into the captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members.
Amen. Amen. Struggling with sin. Struggling with sin. Here it is. Paul began to talk. Paul testified to us, and he says the things that I would do, even though I know it's the right thing to do. See, something about our mind, it perceives things, it reasons with us. It has our intellectual ability to obey and to disobey. When Paul began to talk to us, he is really talking about the man in his sin. Amen. And what he struggles with, because that thing that I would do, even though the law is right, and I'm reasoning and saying it's right, and I promise myself I would not go back to that. That's the thing I do. The thing that I say I despise, the thing that I say I hate, the thing that I say I don't want to be around, that's the thing that caught me up and I can't get out of it. Is there anybody here that's been caught up in stuff and you say, I don't supposed to do this, I know it's the wrong thing to do, but yet I find myself doing chips. You hear what I'm saying? But if you got a struggle with chocolate chips, the enemy and everybody that's around you is going to start offering you chocolate chips. I was just thinking about you, and here is a case of chocolate chips. But one thing about it, even though it's in front of you, you got to say, that is my struggle. That's what I'm trying to get away from. That's what I'm trying to put it down. So God, you got to help me. See what I mean by the enemy will bring it closer? See, long as it's out your sight, you struggling because it's in your mind. But when it becomes a reality in your face, your struggle get harder. But you got to put it in your mind that I'm struggling with this thing. And God, you got to hold me. You got to keep me. Keep me from falling. He said, now unto him that is able to keep you from falling. God is able to keep you from falling. Guess what? He's able to keep you from even stumbling. But there's a struggle in my mind. There's a struggle in my mind. I'm trying to get away from it, but it's just like a monkey on my back and keep on hounding me. I'm trying to get away from it, but it keep on following me. I'm trying to get away from it,